Hey guys. Whoops, sorry. How's it going? How's it going? DealMachine family. Getting some stuff up for us as always. We're going to go over some DealMachine things, do some virtual driving for dollars, get our daily amount in. I am now every day before I get off alive, I am going to give myself a goal of doing at least 10 properties by the end of the live. So I'm going to need all of my DealMachine family to keep me accountable. Sorry, guys, I had a technical issue, but don't be shy. Say hi. Hi, Mitch. What's going on? How's it going, everybody? Tell me where you're from. We got Cleveland, Ohio. D, what's up? We've got Cody. Yes, I froze. I'm so sorry, you guys. I froze for a hot minute. My computer tends to want to go to another internet connection except my own, which I feel bad because I don't do that. We got East Coast in the house. Hello from Atlanta. We got Lavish. We've got Connecticut. We've got Los Angeles. We've got, hey, Oscar. Connecticut as well. We got Josh in here. What's up, Josh? Jacksonville, Florida. We got Toledo, Ohio. Yes. How is everyone doing? I hope y'all had a great weekend. I would be outside. I think I'm going to do remote tomorrow and sit outside, but I wanted to be in here with y'all. We got Memphis in the house. What's up, Sierra? How is my DealMachine family doing? How many properties did we add this weekend? If the answer is 0, give yourself some grace and start this week strong. Today is Motivational Monday, right? Right. Wilkes-Barre, PA. What is up? Healthy and safe, Cody. That is amazing to hear. So happy. I hope y'all are staying safe and healthy. So I was saying to y'all, I am now all of these lives. All right. I wasn't going to turn on this ring light because it usually makes me look paler, but we're going to just try this here. Hey, Brad, what's up? Yeah, I'm good. If you guys are good with this, I'm just using this. Elise, girl. Yes, yes. All right, Ramon, we got 5. Yes. LA is so competitive. Hey, you know what? There's always houses out there, Enrique. I believe in you, man. Oh, you're very welcome. Always want to help you guys. 3 houses. I'm a newbie here. Cody, that's great. Hey, any house count is worth it. Like, you guys getting out there. I said that for all these lives that I am going to add at least 10 properties every live. So that gives me 50 properties. So if you can at least give me that, like, you're doing something for your business. You are doing something. You're doing more than someone else is doing to get ahead in their business. So good for you. Driving with route enabled, map doesn't stay centered as you drive. Make sure that you have the location settings. Let me get into my DealMachine account here. I was just setting up for y'all. So if this is your first time on lives with us, like, welcome. I do this every day, 2 o'clock, here to answer your questions, show you DealMachine things. Also, show you how to do virtual driving for dollars. I'm sorry. I can see that I'm glitching a little bit. So sorry, guys. All right. I'm going to share my screen with everyone. DealMachine fam, I love you guys. So happy. Wait, let me make myself smaller so you guys can see this. Okay. All right, let me make sure that this is. Okay, this is my account. Sweet. All right, so I'm trying to make sure I answer everyone's questions while I'm on here. All right. Oscar says he needs to add his business partner to your account. All right, awesome. So Oscar, first question I'm going to ask you is, are you on professional or are you on basic? Either way, you're going to go to the 3 little dots over here in your menu. You're going to go down to team and you're going to go to invite team member. Okay, and enter their email address there. Now they're going to get an email, and so are you, just in case their email, if they don't get it, have them check spam or forward them that email. Have them go to the link. If anything at all prompts them to put in a credit card, tell them they have followed the wrong link and do not have them put in a credit card. If you invite a team member, they do not need to put in a credit card. All right. All right, I'm going down. We're going down here. Mitch, that's okay. I get it. And then Brad. So Brad, how are you enabled to make sure that it's following you when you're in the map view? This little guy right here up at the top right, you have to click that. And then it'll lock into your location and it'll follow you. Now, if you touch the map, besides like adding a property, it's going to take you off of that and you'll have to tap this again. Make sure this is highlighted blue. Ramon, no deals yet, but pushing while working 12-hour days as a maintenance supervisor. Bless you, Ramon. You're on the front lines of things, and thank you so much for what you're doing for your community. As you know, I know that it's your job, but I'm really thankful for you. You're helping people out in your community. Oscar, you're on the free trial right now. Welcome, Oscar. So excited to have you with us. If you have any questions, welcome to all of you that are on the free trial. We hope you have a great 14 days. I will tell you, those 14 days go by like that. So, like I said, this is a time for you to ask me questions. I am the one, if you haven't seen, that pops up sometimes and is like, hey, how's it going? Want to let you guys know that if you are having any issues with the app crashing, what started, I believe, Friday, Google has been having some issues. So we have been staying on top of trying to figure out, like staying on top of their, they have like their issue database thing that we try to keep following. I checked it this morning. It said that it is partially fixed. It is not all the way fixed. So if you're still having issues, please let us know in the help and support chat. And if you don't know where to go for that, it's just in the more tab and right down in help and support. Great team. Love it. All right, we got Jostle PM, still working on getting my first deal. Hey, it's coming. I feel it. Making cold calls now. Way to be proactive. So pumped for you. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Being proactive. Give yourself at least one goal today. So my one goal every day this week is getting at least 10 properties into my list, virtual driving for dollars. And I know I say all the time, like I put on, personally, I like Golden Girls. I know. Who watches Golden Girls, but it's a show that I can put on that I don't really need to pay attention to. Maybe I'll have a show like that. I don't know. List it if you do. But I just put it on and I'll just start driving virtually for dollars. Let's see. Cody, there's no excuses. My license is expired and the DMV is closed until further notice. Tried virtual driving for dollars and it was pretty dope. All right, Cody, way to make your business go forward. I did see, I looked through all the cancellations and a lot of them are that we're at the stay-at-home order, and I get it, but we have given you a way that you can keep building your business and still get deals during quarantine. Okay. So thank you, Cody, for the shout out. Ron C, I have a team member that is driving for dollars. She states that she does not have the app, but I can't see her. She does not have the app, but I can't see her pictures of properties. I'm wondering if you mean she does have the app. but I can't see the pictures of her properties. Ron, I would message us in the chat and make sure you give them her email address. So I would go into the help and support chat that'll pop up right over here and just tell them what you just told me and put in her email address so they can reach out to her to see what's going on. And I would give some sample properties that she may be trying to enter. Thank you. I have a seller who's ready to sell in 2 months, so I'll be following back. Yeah, you will. Oh my gosh, so exciting. I love it. I love it. You have to keep us updated on how that goes because we want to hear it. And then I don't know if y'all know, but when you close a deal with DealMachine, you get to be interviewed by David and featured on our YouTube channel. Okay. We just had a YouTube channel drop today of one of my favorite members. He was living out of his car when he got DealMachine and was on the 14-day trial. And within that month, he got his first deal because he was cold calling. He was following up. He was doing mail. It is awesome. I loved interviewing him. It was so inspiring. Got it. Yes. Ashley, if I add someone to my team, they would not have to pay a monthly fee. No, they would not. So, guys, just a really quick rundown so that you know, if you're on the basic plan, even if you're on the trial right now, you can add one driver. Okay. This driver does not have to pay. Okay. It's in your plan already and it's in the trial. They cannot see owner information. They cannot see, owner occupied or anything like that because you want them focused just on driving. They can't spend your money. They can't see your entire list. So just so you guys know, if any of your team members say I'm prompted to put in a credit card, or tell them if it prompts you to put in a credit card, that is a no-go. Nope. Okay. They followed the wrong link or something like that. Okay. Now, if you're on our enterprise plan, that is where you get your own landing page to collect deal finders. So you literally just send them a URL and they go to this landing page and they just put in their information. And then they go through training videos that you get to put into place of what they want to learn. Ron C, I have a team member where I can see where she drove on the app, but she's saying she doesn't have the app and I can't see any properties. I have a team member where I can see where she drove on the app, but she's saying that she doesn't have the app. She might be using it on a mobile browser. So if you have, this is always a good thing to know, guys. If the app gives you any issues, which it should not, and if it does, you give us a contact in that chat box. But if it ever does, you can go to your mobile, like Chrome, and type in, one of my top ones, DealMachine.com. And you can use this just like you would your app, but it's on the mobile browser. So Ron, she may have not downloaded the app, but she might be using it through here, which anything she does through here is just like using the app. So if you guys are ever having issues with the app, know that that's a good thing to fall back on, is that you can just go and open your mobile browser for that. Lavish Lee, most properties with owner contact number doesn't work. Is there an alternative way to cold call owner of a property? So that's a great question. And actually, we are upping our skip tracing game in the next couple months, and I'm super excited about it. We are hella expensive than other companies. And so we are really trying to get you guys, A, better information, and two, just making it more cost effective for you guys, because it's not very cost effective for us either. That's why we have to charge more. So we're looking into that. Another way you can do, one thing I think a lot of people forget is Facebook. I know it's not cold calling, but Facebook, a lot of people do put their numbers on there and they just have them out. Also, you can use skip tracing services such as REI Skip. That's Max Maxwell's. You can do that. But yeah, that would be my thing, is I would probably put it through something like REI Skip. Make sure you get so you know how we always talk about getting those 200 properties, get to that 200 properties and skip trace them all. Get them, export them. If you don't know how to, I'm going to show you. All right. So if you have to do this on a desktop computer, laptop, okay, things like that. You have to go to deals, go to list view. I'm going to exit out of this. Okay. And then say I just want to filter through like maybe 1 days, like I just want to filter through the ones that I just did today. But say I got my 200 properties. I go to this top bar over here. I know it's kind of covered by the logo, but you go to that and you go export all deals. Right now I have 709. But you need to have at least 200. Okay, guys, I'm telling you, honestly, if we want to get you to that 200, you need to make at least 3 contacts with a piece of mail, at least 3 times to get 1 deal. Okay. So you just export all deals and it goes into a CSV file that you can upload into skip tracing place. Cody, good to know. Happy to help. We got AJ on here. AJ is one of my main friends here. He is one of our chat support. So be sure to say hi to AJ and thank him for all his help because him and our team do a great job. Jake, is there a way to see a larger map of the driving routes, like one map of all the routes? So yes, what you can do, and I don't have a ton in this area, I don't think. Well, I might. Let me just, sorry, I have 2 monitors, so I'm trying to like see it while I'm answering this. So if you zoom out, now it will, you got to give it a minute because it's all the data loading. But if you zoom out, you can see that I've been in this area. And then I would just have to drag it to show where else I've been. I haven't been really anywhere in this area. I probably should. I've been more down here. There we go. So I can see where I've hit up over here and here. I've actually not driven too much here. My team's 2 hours away from me that I've recruited. So I don't have a whole lot of driving routes right here. Great question, though. Thanks, Jake, for asking that. Ron, glad to help. Lavish, you're very welcome. I just want to be transparent and honest with you guys. Like, we're family here. So, I'm always here to help, always here to give advice. I'm trying to think of other things to show you right now. Always remember to press your start driving button. All right. Also, just know that personally, if I'm driving, if I'm really actually driving for dollars, I like the tap to add mode, because if you don't know what these 3 things do, pin mode is where you pin the property. Here, I'll show you really quick. Oh, my dog. Is where you actually just pin the property. So you tap on the property, it pulls it up, and then you add it to your list. And then if I wanted to do crosshairs mode is where you can't see it too well, but I'll try to move it over here. But there's this little hashtag, or not hashtag, crosshair, that you can just pull over with the map to like slide across the map. I don't know what she's barking at. And then my favorite when I'm driving is tap to add. So tap to add is literally I'm driving past this and tap, done, tap, done, tap, done, tap, done. All added. All added. Jake, I've never been able to get that to work. My first question for you then, Jake, is do you have it? One, if you're on basic or professional, it is an add-on to actually see it on the map. So I'd see if you have that first. And then if you do have it, make sure when you go up to the map up here that your driving routes are turned on. That would be the other thing, because it is turned off unless you toggle it on. Anyone been using the highlight properties? I personally like over 10 years old, and I like looking at owner occupied. And then it highlights it. Jake. Is that for enterprise membership? The highlight properties? No. The route tracking, it is included in enterprise, but if you're not on enterprise, what you can do is you can have it as an add-on. It's $20 extra per month. And you go to the little more over here, go to settings. And then if you go to account and it says manage your account, you'll be able to add it to your, add it to your account. You can also add add-ons for basic and professional. You can do live route tracking. There's Street Pick, which I have on here. So Street Pick, honestly, if you're looking to do more virtual, I would say get Street Pick, because when I'm virtually driving for dollars, you guys can see that I have all these pictures in there. I didn't take any one of these because I'm virtually driving for dollars. So these are all from Street Pick, and they're auto-populated. So these, I don't have to go one by one saying add picture, add picture, add picture. It's just automatically added. I will tell you that a real picture is more, for me, effective than the Google Pick. But if I just have the Google Pick and I can only virtually drive for dollars, like, it's not a bad picture. Like, I mean, you can really see these houses. Hey there from Bronx, New York. Hello. I hope you are staying safe. I hope things are going well. Jake, you are very, very welcome, my friend. Happy to help you guys. Like I said, you guys have any questions, I'm here to help. Okay, please keep the questions coming if you want me to show you anything in the actual app, but I'm going to start virtually driving for dollars right now and get my 10 properties in. So to do that, I don't know if some of you have already done this or not, but you would need to go to, and I'll put this in here, DealMachine.com/Chrome. This is for everyone. Like, if you are on a trial, if you are on professional, if you are on enterprise, this is for you. If you have team members, your team members can use this. It is the DealMachine Chrome extension. So you go to DealMachine.com/Chrome, okay? And you get this little guy. Oh, you can't see it because of the thing. There's this little, in your dashboard, a little DealMachine logo, and it's called Virtual Driving for Dollars. Super easy to install. When I try to add them, it says invalid email. Oscar, I would make sure our system's kind of touchy. Make sure there's no spaces before, like, make sure it wasn't like space, start his email address. Make sure that you delete any spaces before that. If it still says invalid, it might be because he might already have like an account with us, and make sure that you just message us and we can make sure that we can reactivate that. Cody, are the pictures for you to see the actual property, or does it appear in the postcard you send to the potential seller? Cody's great question. So yes, it is both. It is for you to know the property. So when they call you, you can be like, oh yeah, that property. And you can actually look at it from the picture that you took. Now, the other thing is, it is going to show up on your mailer. Let me pick a mailer that isn't the handwritten letter, because that won't do. Let me get my templates here. Okay, my we want to buy this house update. Okay, so it'll show the mailer preview down here. And you can click on it and it'll show you what the picture is going to look like in your mail template. Oh, and it switched back to written, which I'm not quite sure why. I'll have to ask. But yes, the picture is for you and for the mail. Are the pictures real time or a few years old? Great question. So to know if the pictures are newer or older, it just depends on the area. So I'll show you guys when I'm virtually driving for dollars, how you can see if the pictures are older or if they're newer. It's literally street by street, because I will go down a street and it'll be like 2011. And then I'll go down the street next to it and it'll be 2019. So if you go down here, sorry, I'm still trying to find my little guy. I'm going to take this off really quick, Evan, so that you guys can see. So if I pull my little yellow dude down here, I just grab him. Come with me. Grab him. And then I drop him on a street. And so I dropped him in an alleyway. Oh, actually, I would add that. Okay, so where I can see how old the pictures are is down here in the bottom right. It says July 2011. So I'll know that, and yes, you will have to take a gamble with some of this to like see. Now, the yard is kept, yes, and it is like, looks like in pretty good condition, but like, I mean, this awning's outdated. There's nothing really going on. I'm curious. So I'm going to tap on my Chrome extension, and then it's going to give me a preview of these houses, and there it is right there. And I can see that, let me scroll down. It's absentee owner. It was bought in 2019. I don't know. I would still probably reach out to them as like a buyer if I see that they're doing stuff. I don't know. I want to do that though. That's absentee. 2008. Where is that? Is that this house? Or is it that house? Let's see. So I just added 2. Is there a way to see where you've driven while you're driving? I don't have Enterprise yet, so this may already be a thing, but let's just zoom out where you're driving to see where you've driven. Yes. So in your DealMachine account, if you go to the map, it'll show you where you've already, if you have the live route tracking as an add-on feature, it'll show you, see this blue line right here? It'll show you where you've driven before, and you can zoom out and see where you've driven previously. All right, it says Facebook user, message you with an issue I'm having with DealMachine. If you have messaged me personally, I have not been on Facebook today. If you guys ever have tech issues, I highly recommend reaching out to our customer support in the app. It's off of the main menu here, or you can click this little question mark button. They are under 5 minutes response time. I don't get on Facebook a whole lot during the day, just to like post things. So I would just, if you want a faster response, just let me know. If you want to know where to get that, but it's just this little question mark right here. They're super great. AJ's on here. Yep, perfect, Jake. And Jake said, sweet, just added route tracker. Woo! I'm telling you, Jake, it's really nice, especially as you grow your team. It's really nice to know. And if you guys don't already know, even if you don't have live route tracker, track your routes, because you have a driving log where it tells you where you've driven, how long you've driven, how many miles you've driven. And this is a tax deduction, okay? And you can export all of this into an Excel sheet and then add up all the miles you've driven, okay? Ron, how to get to map view? Good question, Ron. So we're gonna go to this little dollar sign right here where it says deals, and there's a little map view right there. Usually when you open up the app, that should be the first thing that you see. Just making little notes for myself. All right. I know we're gonna have a guest on next week. He runs one of the biggest wholesaling companies in Indianapolis. I'm super excited to have him on. So yeah, I'm just like super excited. I also have another member that is going to be coming on Thursday. And Wednesday, if you're new to these lives, Wednesday is my all live long virtual driving for dollars. And whoever adds the most properties gets free DealMachine swag. Okay? No one, very few people have taken me up on that. And I'm very shocked because like we have hats. I give you the credit amount for a hat, but you can put that credit towards getting a sweatshirt, a t-shirt. I have leggings. I have mugs. I have all the things. Jake, any advice on growing my team? I have 2 drivers now. I first would go with family and friends talking about it. Then I would probably go with, if you're not, so you can only have 2 drivers on the professional plan. To grow it more, you go to the enterprise plan. And with the enterprise plan, the great thing about when you want to recruit is you have this landing page you can customize. Okay, so what it looks like is this. You get to customize an entire landing page to have your deal finders go to. So at that point, then I would say, go to Indeed, Facebook, REI groups, asking people if they want to drive for you. You can just place this link in there. I did this.
Hey, this is Josh with DealMachine.
Josh is talking. Sorry, guys. I keep forgetting that automatically plays. But then they just come, they sign up for this, and they say, get started. And then you automatically have these training videos that you enable. So it shows them like how you're going to pay them. We have defaulted things here that you can choose from, but you can also make your own. Distress level, how to add a property, taking photos. And then it also has an automated email that you customize that will go to them once they're done with their training. So that's something to kind of think about as you're scaling your business, Jake. You already have 2 drivers right now, which is great. Yeah, I would say that would be your next stepping stone, is getting up to that. Make sure those 2 drivers are big thing I want people to know when you're hiring drivers, give them a goal every week to meet and make sure they're consistently putting in those properties, because you want somebody that's going to be consistent. Cody asked, so the fact that the grass is cut and it seems the house is in decent shape, would you still add it? Yes. So now that's me personally. I would not tell probably one of my drivers that, only because I want them focused on like a certain house. The only reason I added that house is because if I can tell, like, one, this house doesn't have a whole lot of personality to it, right? Okay, let's just be honest. There's nothing really, there's nothing landscaping going on. To me, this looks like a rental. Or it looks like an older person might live here. But to me, it looks like a rental because there's not a whole lot of landscaping. It's just the bare minimum. And honestly, the thing that got me is that like the awning was so old looking that it just looked really outdated. So the house doesn't have to be necessarily falling apart, but if it's got stuff from the 1970s, 80s, I'll add it because it's probably an older person living there. This house has an AC unit in the window. I'll add that. And the garage looks like it's about to fall apart. So I would add that to my list. Corporate owned floor trust. Oh, it's a trust. I haven't dealt with trust a whole lot. So if anyone else has things to say about that. Cody says, bring the swag on. I'll see you on Wednesday then, Cody. Jake, I plan to get enterprise very soon. Such a great deal. What would you recommend for pay structure for drivers? Great question. So for drivers, we have 3 ways of doing it. I don't have a really like preferred. Okay, I'll tell you what. David prefers hourly. Okay, hourly is like he pays his drivers, I think, $15 an hour, but they have to add at least like 15 to 20 properties per hour. This is good, especially if you're doing a VA that's virtual driving for dollars, hourly. Per property, I know the Polites do per property. It's usually around $1. I think the Polites pay $2 though, $2 per property. And that's approved property, not just they can just add whatever and it's good. And then there's per closed deal. I pay mine per closed deal. They're not very motivated. I'll just tell you that right now. But I know that people do per closed deal and they'll give them even a bonus. Like if they hit that 200 property mark, they'll give them a bonus to keep them motivated. So you got to give them a goal of like how many properties they're trying to add when you have a team. So I would say my favorites would probably be hourly and per property, even though I do per closed deal, just because I'll be honest, I'm not 100% into wholesaling. I got into it to be able to relate to you guys and to, use the technology and be able to help everyone. Jake, let me know, man, when you're ready to do enterprise. We now have this VIP onboarding training that you do with me one-on-one. We meet for 4 weeks, get you ramped up, get everything going. Super awesome. I'm not just saying that because I do it, but it's a lot of fun and I love building those relationships. My man Jay Flores wants some swag. Jay, we can figure that out for you. I have no doubt that you could add so many properties. You add so many properties. Great questions, guys. Like, keep them coming. I'm going to just add my 10. So I'm going to take you virtually driving for dollars with me. Another thing I love to do is down here, there's this expandable map. And I like to see where I'm going. So I'm going to zoom in. Another great thing, if I'm tired of going down this street, I can just click over here and just hop over a street. But I just want to keep going down here. So it looks like a lot of these houses are a little dated. What is this? Oh, it's a church. See, so this one has an AC unit. I'll add this. But like the lawns are kept really nice. But it's just like, I mean, I know my grandparents had this on their house. If you have it on your house, there's nothing offense to it. That's great. Jake, I'm in Cleveland, Ohio market. Join my team, Elise. I need a virtual driver. That's actually not my first offer. And actually, I went to Kent State, so I love me some Cleveland. And I do I know people that are up there right now? If I think of anybody who might drive for you, I'll let you know. Just friend me on Facebook or follow me on Instagram. I have, I don't know why my name thing isn't popping up, but it's happy_wholesaler. I'll put it here. Again, if you are having technical issues, do not DM me through Instagram. I will not be the fastest person to get to you. So I will be honest, do go through a customer service. All right, so I'm going to add this guy and see what is the dealio. There's actually a rental property going on across the street, so I keep looking at it because they're doing a lot of work to it. All right, owner occupied. How much you want to bet this is within 20 years? And it doesn't have a sale date. I would totally mark it to this. This was taken July 2011. I would probably maybe send them a postcard or just go ahead and call them. All right, I'm gonna add this one too. So do you add 10 properties per day? Cody, great question. So actually I just decided that I'm gonna add 10 a day. On Wednesdays, when I do straight virtual driving for dollars, I average about 25 to 30 properties for a 45-minute span. So, y'all, it's so doable. So I've been adding at least 35 properties every week, which is low. Okay, guys, low. Get it up there. You gotta get it up there. So I just decided that if I do 10 every live, which I do these every weekday, if I do 10 every weekday, plus I do an average of 25 on Wednesdays, okay, that gets me what? 45 properties? 20, 34, no, more than that. What am I doing? 40, 65 properties a week. That ain't bad. And honestly, guys, I'm doing DealMachine full time. So if I had more time to virtually drive for dollars, I would. Okay. But I'm telling you, this is how you build your business. Get to that 200. Keep going. All right, y'all. So take the 200. How many deals do you want to have every month? Okay. I'll drop the budget tracker in here. Actually, I'll show y'all right now. Okay. This will be good. Jake will like this. All right, really quick. Solomon, 1 second. Let me, hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta get this up really quick. I want to show you this budget tracker. How do you identify property from a phone number that called in to be taken off the list? I would ask them just, do you mind me asking what property this is for beforehand? Or that would be how I usually say, like, oh, what property are you calling about? I will be glad to take you off my list. Okay. I'm going to share my screen again so you guys can see this. This is a good way to kind of get yourself in that mindset of how many properties you need to be adding, okay, to reach your goal. So I'm adding this back in. Okay. So this is and I will share this with y'all once it loads, but like, say I want 4 properties a month and I want a $10,000 average assignment fee. Okay. I know we say 200, but like, we're just saying 300 average here. Okay. 15 an hour. This also breaks in down to like your team. But look, if I want to do 4 deals every month, I need to be putting at least 1,200 properties in every month. Now, this isn't just you put them in and then you don't do anything with them. We need to follow up. So this is for off of an enterprise pay. So 49 cents for the mailers, how many mailers you send out. Also, if you're paying your team members and the technology fee and everything like that. But I will share this with y'all if you want to look into it. All right, I copied it. All right. I just posted that for y'all. But just have that goal of what you need to get every month to get the deals you want. So if you're wanting 1 deal a month, you have to get at least like 100 properties in every week. You just gotta. My throat's so dry right now. Sorry, guys. I need a sip of water. Hey, Kent State. That's right. Was she a fashion major? Because that's what I was. Just add you. Thanks for all the help and answering my questions. Of course, Jake. We're family here. Evan, are my drivers able to send out mailers or just add properties to the app? Evan, great question. They cannot send out your mailers. Not at all. The only people that can, like, you can give permission to is if you are on our professional plan. You do get another admin, but even if you add them as a partner, let me show y'all real quick. Oops, wrong one. So say I have my friend Kelsey here. Okay. As a partner, I can say like, other members' properties. Sure. Can they approve mail? No. Can they do enhanced search? Sure. Can they edit this? No. So even as a partner, but Deal Finder cannot see any of that. They cannot use your money. Great question. Interior design, that architecture. I don't know when she graduated, but that architecture building is a beautimous. Though it covered up some of our fashion school building, I just got to say, if you look at it but that's fine. It's a beautiful building. I studied in it all the time. Guys, I am so loving this. Who's ready to start this week off with such a great just enthusiasm and excitement for their business? I'm excited for you. All right, back to my 10 properties. I think I've got what? See, all right, I want to check how many properties I've added so far. All right, so I'm going to refresh this because I've already added some. Sorry. All right, so then I'm going to go to filter. And then I'm going to click on this date here. So anything that I've added today, save filters. And so then I'm going to see that I added 8 properties so far. I need 2 more. All right. I think that's totally doable. Now this one, super well kept. All right. I'm not gonna add that one. That one's very well kept. This one has a little bit of some overgrowth happening here. Whoa. Slow your roll here. Yeah, I'm adding this one. This is very unkept. So let's add this. No, that's not it. That's not it. So sometimes these pictures will be like of the properties that are behind it. And my computer's running really slow. Come in. 2017, I graduated in 17. Thank you for my vocab. Yes. I have, sorry guys, I have like ADD, so like, or ADHD, so I have to like shake my leg or click a pen. All right, come on now. My internet's not working with me right now. I need 10, dang it. There we go. So you just yell at it a little bit. All right, so it is a trust. It's fine. I still am adding properties. I'm doing something for my business. Great. This is a cute neighborhood. Like definitely excited to be driving down here and finding properties because this is, okay, all right. Okay. Now, I know that this house does not look that bad, right? It's got its grass cut and everything, but it is outdated, like very outdated. You can see that there's issues right here. So I'm adding this bad boy, and this is going to be my 10. Come on now. Come on, internet. Move it along. Oh, where the hay is it? No, I didn't want to add that one. All right, well, I'll have to go back in and do that. There it is. Claude. All right, Claude. All right, guys, I got my 10 in for the day. Y'all are holding me accountable. So if there's no other questions, oh, Jake. No, Josh. Oh, is it hard to buy from a trust? So I've never done it. I have heard that it is a little complicated. Actually, the gentleman that I'm going to be having on Thursday, I asked him to talk about that because he has put houses in trusts. And so I was going to ask him more about that. So tune in Thursday. Yeah, I will be honest with you. I don't have a ton of knowledge on it. Jake, can you track where you've been while virtually driving for dollars? I just dropped my pen. No, you cannot right now. It is something that David wants to add on to it. The thing is, guys, this extension wasn't supposed to be out until like another couple months, but because of what happened, David kind of just made sure that it was going to be out in time because we wanted to make sure everyone was able to still grow their business while being stuck at home. So sorry, now the hiccups. So it will be coming. That is something that's on his radar, but it just won't be coming right now. Sorry, my throat's so dry. I talk so much during these. Okay. Yes. 2 p.m. on Thursday. Guys, yes, I will be here every day. You too, Jake. And Cody. Yes. And Jocelyn. We will be here every day at 2 p.m. If you are a DealMachine member and you're in your trial, you will be getting a push notification to remind you. You can also set notifications in YouTube to get notifications when we're on. I also set these up every day, and you can put a reminder, or if you're part of our Facebook group, which I highly recommend you to be a part of because there's great conversations that go along in there. But I really appreciate all of you, and I hope you have a most wonderful Monday, and I will see you here tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, fam.